welcome back to my vlog. So I'm bringing you guys along. I'm doing a lot of behind the scenes today to get ready for the baby shower, which is tomorrow, November the 2nd. I have a lot of like running around to do and everything, but I wanted to update you guys on some of like the decorations I've done. I actually did the centerpieces myself. I thought to turn on the camera when I was doing it, but then I don't know why I didn't turn the camera on, but I did a lot of the centerpieces myself. My mom acting like she didn't want to be in there. I did all of the centerpieces myself, and they came out so good, guys. So I'm gonna show you. The theme for our shower is our little pumpkin, and it's a co-ed shower, so both male and female will be there. And so my vision when I went into Michael's was to get like little miniature pumpkins, and then I wanted to put like a floral bouquet in the middle of the pumpkins, and so I ended up doing that myself. So I wanted to show you guys. So these are the pumpkins. It came out super cute. So what we didn't know, my mom and I was like stressing about this when I first got these, because we didn't know like what was in the middle of the pumpkins. Like they're really like hollow, and it's apparently made of like foam. So I was able to use an X-Acto knife and cut like a hole around the top, and then I was able to put the little, you can kind of see some of the foam stuff. I got to clean it up coming off. I was able to put the little flowers in there for the foam. So yep, so those are the centerpieces. And then this is a gift that came from one of my friends from college. I'm going to actually take it to the shower tomorrow and open it with all the other gifts. And then these are some of like the extra decorations that I'm going to do. Stuff I may or may not end up using. I know I'm going to definitely use that haystack and these pumpkins here to go outside. But then I also have our welcome sign. So if you can kind of see the theme, like I wanted to do a fall theme, but I wanted it to be like not the traditional fall with like the burnt orange and the red and the orange color. I want it to be more like, you know, girly fall. So that's kind of like the theme. So you can kind of see like this is, and my invitations were like the same. The invitations we sent out for the shower were the same little like halo with the pumpkins and the flowers. So that is our welcome sign. So you kind of see everything coming together. We have someone coming to do balloon garland. They're coming to set that up tomorrow. And then we have some balloon little statues. And then I'm going to get the tablecloths and stuff today. And my flower crown that I'm really excited about. I've never used this florist before, so I hope the flower crown comes out cute. It was just an idea I had. I would have loved to have like a flower crown station where like the other women at the showers could have made their own flower crown, but then I couldn't figure out what to do for the men. So I felt bad about that because I feel like they would be left out, so I didn't end up doing it.
Velo's ready. Go to Velo.com to find your retailer. Velo.
Thank you for choosing Favorite Starbucks. This is Kaya. Can I get you started with any food or pastry items today?
Yes. Can I have a plain bagel toasted with cream cheese?
Alright.
And then can I also have a tall decaf white chocolate mocha with almond milk?
Alright. Anything else?
No, no whip on that tall white mocha.
No whip. Alright. Total to me $7.70.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm back. As you guys can see, I'm at Starbucks. So I left my house later than I wanted to because, oh gosh, who is this? Hello?
Good morning, Danielle. It's Amber from Flower Bar. How are you?
Morning. I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. Your crown is ready to go.
Okay.
Are you on your way now? Are you still estimated to come around noon?
I'm gonna be a little afternoon. I was waiting for the cleaning lady to get to my house before I left, and she got there late, unfortunately. But I am en route. Like I'm on the highway now. Down to
okay,
you.
good. I was gonna run a quick errand, but if you're on your way, then I will wait.
I'm still like maybe 20 minutes out though, so I don't know how quick the errand is.
Yeah, okay, well then maybe I will go. If for any reason you get here before me, let me know, and you can just open the door, and it's right here. I just wanted to be here when you picked it up.
Okay, yeah, I can. And if not, if you're not there, I can do another pickup that I have to do anyway before I get there. So we can just play it by ear. But yeah, you can go ahead and run your errand. I'm like still 20 minutes out.
Okay, I'm gonna be about a half hour, so that's perfect.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, see you in a bit. Thanks.
Bye. You're welcome. So that was the lady who I ordered the flower crown from. I've never used her before, and I had this idea to do a flower crown for the baby shower. Y'all just heard the whole spill about it. So we're gonna see how it looks, because I like flower crowns, but I like the minimal looking flower crowns. Like, I'll insert some pictures to show you guys kind of like my vision of what I sent her, and then but I'm excited for the crown because I wanted to do like a more like bohemian chic type fall vibe. If that all even goes together, it's kind of like what I was envisioning. So we'll see how it all comes together. The funny thing though is I feel like the dress that I'm wearing is kind of like a Asian inspired kimono look. So yeah, but I'm excited. A lot of prep has gone into this shower. I'm actually just bringing you guys in on the tail end of it, but I did a lot of the prep myself, and people will say I'm crazy because I did that, but I honestly like planning events. I planned my own wedding because when you have a vision and you just like to see everything come together. And then also I didn't want to burden any one group of friends or any one group of family members with having to think, that they had to do everything.
Hi, 770.
Okay. Let me add some money. Oh, I should have asked for the bagel to be toasted twice. It's fine. I know it's late. There you go. That's fine. It's like lightly toasted. It'll do. But yes, I didn't want to burden like one group of family members or one group of friends with having to try to execute, plan the shower and all that stuff. But I did get help. Like, my one cousin was like over the RSVPs, which turned into a whole situation, guys. I didn't realize it's so hard to get people to RSVP, but I'll talk about that as well. And then my best friend, who's also pregnant, who was so sweet, she was like, well, let us know what you want to do for your shower. And I'm like, girl, you're gonna be like 7 months pregnant, and she lives in Maryland, so I just didn't want to put that burden on her either. But she is gonna help. She is helping with the games, so she got like the prizes for the games and the stuff to like actually like administer and coordinate the games and stuff. So she did do that part, and she got my other best friend to help her, and then I'm gonna get my other best friend to kind of help serve. So I am getting people to help, but as far as like the actual planning of like securing the location and the decor and all that stuff, that was just me, just because I like doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, the day is tomorrow, and I'm excited for it to come, to see everybody, to fellowship and celebrate with everybody. This baby is so loved. Charlotte, if you ever see this vlog when you're older, just know how much people really, really love you before you were even here. It's really awesome. And that leads me to the whole fiasco, the whole craziness. Thank you. The whole craziness behind the RSVPs. So, okay, it could have partly been my fault, and I'll take some accountability, because when I reached out to my friend Crystal, I had the bright idea. I was like, okay, I gotta find a location. I want it to be close to my house, and I don't want to spend a large amount of money to get this location, to rent it for the day or whatever. And I want to have it for a long period of time, because I don't know how long the shower is going to be and all that stuff. So I reached out to my friend who stays not far from me, and I knew she had a clubhouse. And I was like, oh, our clubhouse is not indoors. It's like an outside, like little like picnic area. So we couldn't use our subdivision's clubhouse. So I was like, oh, I'll just use, my friend Crystal's clubhouse or whatever. So I went through all the hoops and, getting all the information and all this stuff, paying a deposit to secure the location and all of that. The lady told me, she was like, so the maximum capacity, like on the contract that you sign, is 50 people, right? I should have known when I had to go through my list to make sure I wasn't over the 50 people limit, that probably wasn't a good limit to have. I probably needed a place with the max limit of 100, because once I made it co-ed and both my husband and I come from big families, I started getting up there in the numbers. So when I originally did the estimate, before I even sent out invitations, I think I was at like 42, 43, like a little, like right under 45. Then I started sending out invitations, and I was like, oh well, you know, you forgot about this person or that person that wanted to be included, and that, I'm like, and you don't want to leave people out, you know, because it's a blessing for them to want to be involved and want to celebrate with you in this big moment. So I was like, oh gosh. So, you know, you feel like, you know, that you gotta invite them, and you know, and I want everybody there, honestly and realistically. So anyway, needless to say, first of all, people did not RSVP on time. We said please RSVP by October the 12th. And the reason being is because we have caterers coming. I have people catering this event because I didn't want people to have to worry about actually cooking food themselves and all that stuff the day of. So it was easier to get a caterer to deliver it, the food's done, all of that. So we needed a head count for the caterers. And then two, I needed to know where we were with like the numbers as far as like how far were we to capacity or whatever. People RSVP so late, to the point where I actually had a friend RSVP for my shower just this past Wednesday night. And my cousin messaged me and she was like, so-and-so just RSVP'd or whatever. And I explained to her, I was like, you know, let her know that we're at capacity, because we are. And I was like, but then, you know, she called me, like, you know, my friend called me the next morning. She was like, oh, Monica told me you were at capacity. I was like, we are. I was like, you know me, I'm real. I'm going to be very transparent. I ain't trying to, you know, make something like it is not what it is, because I don't also want my friend, I do not want my friend who is allowing us to have this event at her clubhouse to get in trouble because we got all these people in her clubhouse and we're not supposed to have all those people there, you know? So I was like, girl, I was like, you can come at your own risk. I just got real because I was like, you come at your own risk. I was like, but I know we're also gonna have like a little like game night at my house after the shower, probably later on around 8 or so. I was like, you can come out of house if you want to bring the gift by then, and you know, even then I'll have more one-on-one time I can spend with you, you know, because at the shower it's gonna be, you know, a bunch of people there or whatever. So she was like, she'll let me know what she decides to do or whatever. But I'm like, girl, y'all people off the chain. Like, I was like, we didn't just put RSVP in there just for like form and fashion. Like, there was a real legit reason why we needed people to RSVP. So I don't know, it's just funny. And I've planned enough events. I'm very like a type A person. Like I very much so, and I've learned this about myself as I've gotten older. I have more of a type A personality than I originally thought I did. And so like, I'm very thoughtful in planning events and stuff. So I was like, well, I sent my invitations out like the middle of September. So people had a whole month. You had a whole month to RSVP by October the 12th. Because I think my invitation started getting to people around September the 10th or so. Because I sent it out right after Labor Day. So you had a whole month to let us know if you were coming to this shindig. And I get it. People's lives are busy. My life is busy too. But I also am the type of person that I believe you make time for what you want to make time for, right? If I knew there was a close friend or somebody special to me who was having a shower and I got their invitation and I knew I was coming, I'm RSVPing on the spot. Because one, it's done and over with. It's done. I don't have to think about it. And two, you know, stuff happens, you forget, you know, and that way you're already locked in. So it's been like a whole situation with these RSVPs, but I pray, you know, everybody be there. And I just, you know, we'll see where we land. We'll see how we are in that place, and if we're packed. I had already ordered additional chairs, additional like one additional table and stuff for there. So we'll see where we end up. And I'm excited. As you see, my mom's is in town. It's funny, she's in town this weekend, and then we go to South Carolina next weekend to move her here permanently. So we also have been talking about that. And y'all, after these next 2 weeks, I'm shutting it all the way down. I realized that I am doing a lot. I am trying to make sure I rest. And I am trying to make sure I'm cognizant and listening to my body. Because I said, I'm about to go in shutdown mode. And just wait for the baby to get here. I really am. Her nursery is coming along really, really well. Let's see, where can I update you on that? So I think in the last vlog, so we've gotten the wallpaper up, we've gotten her crib up. My husband did her crib. I've gotten a little, like one of these decor, her mirror is up, so it's a lot of stuff up. There's still like one more. The only big item I still have to get is her glider, which I think I'm going to get in the next week or so and just order it. That's the only big furniture piece left, and then I got to do the little decor elements, but that's not, those things aren't huge. Then I think in the last vlog you guys saw where we were hiring somebody to put the dresser together. Y'all, them people, and you know what, I want to go back and give them a bad rating, and I think now that I'm talking to y'all, I'm going to go back there and do that. They put that dresser up together so half-assed, excuse my language, that it pissed me off so bad. And I didn't realize it until after they were gone, because of course they blamed the manufacturer. They blamed Wayfair. That's what we got the dresser from. They were like, oh, that was already pre-assembled, that was like that. But then when me and my husband went and started looking at it, I was like, no, what? They drilling holes in too deep, cracked the front part of the little dresser face and stuff. Like, I was like, this was y'all. They did that. It didn't have nothing to do with Wayfair. But Wayfair was so nice, because I called them thinking originally it was their fault. Do you know Wayfair sent me a whole new dresser? Which we didn't need a whole new dresser, so that was another thing. But my husband ended up taking the pieces from the dresser, the new dresser that we did need, and putting it on the old dresser that was already pretty much assembled, so we didn't have to put together a whole new dresser or whatever. So her room is coming along so nicely. I cannot wait till I can do a nursery tour. Oh yeah, her light fixtures gotten installed. I can't wait to do a full nursery tour for you guys, because although I have not gone crazy with like shopping for her clothing wise, because again, my husband and I had a pack, and I'm sticking to my pack. I told him this morning, I asked him, I was like, are you proud of me? I have not even really brought her any clothes or anything. Like, I got her one onesie from Howard. That's the only thing I've brought her. My best friend got her 2 onesies, and some other people got giving me little things here and there, but that's it. She don't have that many clothes or anything yet. And I've been so good. I'm so proud of myself about that, because usually, I mean, it's hard. Little girl clothes are so cute, but I've been good. So I said that to my husband this morning. I was like, aren't you proud of me, baby? He was like, yeah, I am. But I will say, because we've gotten a lot of packages over the week, he was like, I kept seeing those packages come to the house, and I thought for sure that that one of them packages, all those packages were yours, but they weren't. People were sending us our baby shower gifts. People who like are out of town, they were sending us baby shower gifts, and they couldn't make it to, so they couldn't make it to the shower. So we've gotten some, I think it's about 3 gifts that's come already for people who are from out of town. So I was like, see, you up there blaming me and it wasn't even me. He was like, yeah, you're right. He was like, I just knew that stuff was yours. But I have been getting on his nerves with the nursery, but that's just what I do. I told him that was a given. You knew I was going to go all out for this nursery. You know who you married? Hey guys, at the flower bar, this is the crown. And it matches my dress that I'm wearing so good. And I didn't even send her a picture of the dress. It's crazy how good that matches the dress I'm going to wear tomorrow. So I'm really excited. This shop, her shop is really cute. Yay! And that's Amber, the florist, who did the crown. I don't know how familiar you guys are with Atlanta, but she is over here located by the Krog City Market area. It's a really cute little area here in Atlanta. So her flower shop is in the back of this like Jake's area. So this is the flower bar. I'm so excited. It came out so good. So good. I can't wait to put it on. You can. I think.
I have it here for you.
Okay, I have it out. I didn't know if you needed this. Did you need to see these again?
all that information.
Okay. Have you guys been busy?
Yeah.
Yeah, have?
Yeah. It slowed down a bit this week, but last week was insane.
Oh wow.
We can do it the day before if you want. Okay.
It
All
slows
right.
down for a few
And we've
weeks,
got
and
the
then
steps, the
for
skirt, the
Thanksgiving it
tables,
picks up again.
The linen. Okay, yeah. And you're gonna send me the
I was thrown off when I first came in here because I remember the last time I came to place the order, there was like a whole setup like right there in the door, and I was like, wait, am I in the right place? And then I looked to the right and I
we're
saw
switching everything around.
for Christmas.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
Sure.
So due back Monday, anytime 9 to 5. That emails you a copy of the order. Do you need a paper copy as well?
No, it's fine.
Then you're
Email
all
is
set.
easy.
Go ahead and just back up into a loading dock.
All right, I'm sending it to
On
you
this
right
side,
now.
and they'll have everything ready for you there, and I'll meet you with the napkins.
Okay, cool. You too. Thank you. Rental place. They set up for Christmas. So I rented linen from TLC Rentals in the Atlanta, Georgia area. She was saying, if you heard her earlier, that they've switched over like all of their stuff for Christmas stuff. These trees are really pretty. Very inspiring. This is the place I said I was telling her earlier that when I came in the last time it had like a whole thingy and now it's gone. So, yep. I can get up.